cut straight to it. I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. But before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. What's good, y'all? Y'all saw the thumbnail, y'all saw the title, and we got to talk about it. I know there's a lot of feelings about this subject, but let's get into it. So what we're talking about today, Bucks Nation, is a possible trade scenario where James Harden could be traded to the Milwaukee Bucks for Jrue Holiday. That's what we're about to talk about today. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of something like this possibly occurring. So Bucks Nation, we're gonna take this slow and let's talk this out logically. The pros and the cons of James Harden. First, let's just talk about this in its totality. Obviously, James Harden is a top 75 player of all time, a great talent. He's not what he used to be, but even in his current state, uh, he led the league in assists. We got to look at the positives. He led the league in assists. He still averaged over 20 points a game. I don't remember the last Bucks player to average 20 points and 10 assists. I don't know who's done it last. If y'all can let me know in the comment section, that would be much appreciated. And I appreciate all the early thumbs up in the chat. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate it. So that's I just want to let's talk about everything. Yes, we know that James Harden has postseason issues, but being real, so does Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday has had moments defensively, but he has been up and down just as much as James Harden has been offensively. So let's be real about that. I love Jrue just like y'all love Jrue. But Jrue said he want to retire in 2 years. We got to take that in consideration. And he's not the best playoff performer. Let's be real. He's not. He's not. He has moments. He's made some great plays defensively, but he hasn't been just dropping 20 and 30 balls on people in the playoffs either. So both of them come with playoff question marks. You would say that possibly Harden has more upside offensively, clearly, and that Jrue has more upside defensively. The thing is that Harden's positives that he's actually a true facilitator. Harden can drop dimes. Harden can get people the ball where they need it. So we got to take that in consideration. I understand he don't play defense like we think. I understand all of his shortcomings. But the things that he would help with was obviously he gets a lot of foul calls. So he's going to get a lot of free throws. He is going to be able to put pressure on the defense. He obviously led the league in assists, so he could facilitate, possibly get Giannis easier shots, Middleton easier shots. And in the postseason, we wouldn't need as much from him because we're not used to a lot of offensive output from our point guard anyway, because Jrue wasn't putting up big numbers in the playoffs anyway, but he would be facilitating. He would be dropping dimes, and he'll have those occasional explosive games. Like even last year, he had 2 40-point games. He laid an egg in others, but he had 2 40-point games. So let's take this in consideration when we're critiquing James Harden and when we're critiquing Jrue. It can't just be about the defense. It has to be about the offense. It has to be about ball movement. It has to be about being able to facilitate to get these guys easy shots. Because respectfully, Jrue doesn't get Giannis easy buckets. Jrue doesn't get Middleton easy buckets. They kind of create on their own. So I'm just saying it would be interesting. I'm not saying to do it or don't do it. I'm just saying it would be interesting to see how the Bucks offense would look with a true facilitator. It would just be interesting to see how that would look. And we got to be real. Jrue is not going to sign no extension. He's done in 2 years. So this year, next year, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take that in consideration. And also, Harden did put us on the list of teams that he would like to get traded to. So obviously, whatever we thought the rift was between him and Giannis must not be that bad if he would want to play here. Just saying. Just saying. And I always feel like if Harden can have one good postseason, it could change his entire legacy. And let me just give y'all an example of somebody that kind of was like Harden, was great in the regular season and fizzled off in the playoffs, and then finally had that breakthrough and then became a better playoff performer. If you guys are familiar with a Yankee by the name of Alex Rodriguez, right? Alex Rodriguez was known for being MVP regular season and then laying an egg in the postseason. And then he finally got over the hump with the Yankees and was snapping all postseason. They won the chip, and then he never turned back. You never know if Harden came here, if he could just if he could break through that curse and then be who we think he can be. You just never know. These are just things I'm talking about just for y'all to keep in consideration when we're talking about James Harden. We got to look at everything in its totality, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So let's be patient. Let's take this slow. I'm about to get into the chat comments now because I know that people have been voicing their opinion all day when I brought up this topic, and I want everybody to be able to spit their piece. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's get into the best chat in YouTube, best Bucks chat by far in the galaxy. Let's get it. My boy Gibson Nicholas in the house. Shout out Gibson. Blessing to all the real Bucks fans in the chat. Shout out to that positive comment, bro. Shout out. Nabel was good. Yo, Bucks Nation, we can't trade Jrue Holiday for James Harden. I'll be pissed. John Horst did it. We want more for Jrue. I get it. My boy King Keys, what's good, famo? I pray they don't make that mistake, bro. Let me ask you this, Keys. What would be a positive about getting hard? Let's take it there for a minute. What do you think would be a positive about getting hard? Roosevelt McCarter was good. Who's going to be the new lineups after the trade for the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, it would be player for player, so pretty much Harden would be our new point guard. That's really what it would be. It's not like we're throwing in extras. It would be player for player because their current contracts pretty much match. So it would be player for player. I don't think we would have to throw anything else in to get Harden. They might have to throw something else in for us to take Harden, to keep it real. Passamendo, what's good, bro? What's good, Bucks Nation? Long time no see. The love is still here. Okay, see you, Pass. Nabel, what's good? Facts King Q. All right, Eric Keith, they going for it. Gibson Nicholas said we need to get a pure point guard for this team before the season starts. Understood. And like it or not, Harden is a facilitator. He's a true point guard. He led the league in assists. Y'all gotta accept that and understand that means he's gonna get players easier buckets, y'all. That's just what it is. Bucks 23-24 NBA champion. Shout out. Giannis wouldn't let Harden join the Bucks. I wonder how Giannis actually feel. Because y'all got to understand, Harden put us on the list. He wouldn't put us on the list if he had a problem with Giannis. D-Code 123 was good. Yo, what's up? All I have to say is no to Harden. I don't want him at all. Oh, y'all about to black out about this, but we got to talk about it. I already know y'all about to go in. Pass said, get the likes up, folks. Share with your friends and family. Shout out to Pass. That's, man, shout out. Appreciate that. Robert Brooks in the house. Good to see you in the live, bro. You in the comment section heavy. Shout out to you, man. Shout out. We should never trade for Harden. He's not trustworthy and would want to leave Milwaukee once he got a new contract. We losing Jrue anyway in 2 years, so we gotta be realistic of what we can and can't do. Big Ken 87. Shout out to Big Ken in the grill. What's going on that grill, Big Ken? Yo, Bucks Nation, I'm here. Yes, sir. Shout out. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button. My boy King Key said, the only kind you need, Giannis, don't mess with him. Do we know that for a fact, though, fam? Hey, Keys, do we know that for a fact? We're assuming that he don't mess with Harden. They could just be, you know what I'm saying, posturing, messing around with each other. You never. All I'm saying is Harden put us on the list, right? Of teams that he would get traded to. Why would he put us on the list if he had beef with some our superstar? You know what I'm saying? Kenny LaFortune, what's good? Nah, him and Giannis aren't cool. Okay, all right. Gibson said, "Can't trust Harden on your team. He will let the ship sink." Harden is definitely, like I said, he's had some challenging playoff runs. But like I said, it just takes one time for him to do some, have a good playoff run for that to change his whole legacy and how he does things. You don't know. He could come here and just be balling in the playoffs. We don't know. We don't know. Big Ken 87 said, I mean, if I'm being honest, I would love to see that duo with Harden and Giannis, but what he said about it probably not gonna happen. Yeah, they definitely said some suspect things about each other. That's a fact. That's a fact. King Key said, Jrue, not an offensive player. I can't hold that against him. His defensive consistency is 99, though. That's a fact. No. That's a fact. That's a fact. I completely agree with that. Jrue's defense is elite. But then there's times where Harden's offense is elite. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking for the Bucks to get easier buckets because as much as I love Jrue don't facilitate, bro. Jrue doesn't get Giannis or Middleton easy buckets. Not in my opinion. They have to earn all the buckets they get. So all I'm saying is the benefits of Harden would be the offense would be much more smooth. We got to be real there. The offense would be more smooth. Orlando C in the house. Harden is a headache. We have a young core who can't afford to have Harden disrupt our future, nor the chemistry that we have already. I'm sure if we traded for him, there would definitely be conversations had if that were to happen about his conduct, attitude. And to be honest, if he come here, we don't got strip clubs as fire and all that nightlife that's fire. So only thing he could do is focus on basketball. So think about that. No disrespect to the strip clubs we have and all that, but it's no Houston. Let's keep it real. It ain't no Houston. Let's just. All right. I'm not gonna get into that. Y'all that travel know what time it is down in Houston. Mr. Cool made it in the building. Shout out to Mr. Cool. If you look at the past 2 seasons, Harden is a shell of himself. Harden is a headache. Just too much drama with Harden. He's definitely had his ups and downs. But again, Mr. Cool, he led the league in assists. That says something. If he was able to lead the league in assists and average 20 points a game, when is the last Bucks player? No one has told me in the chat yet that averaged 20 points a game and dropped 10 assists a game. I'm still waiting. Glitchy Tomato, that's you funny as hell for that name. Don't Harden and Giannis have beef, or is it just an in-game thing? I don't know. People are saying it's beef. I'm not sure. Glitchy Tomato. I'm sure there's some tension. Oh, my man James Woods in the house. What's good, bro? What up, pimpin'? Listen, regardless of what Harden can bring on the floor, he's a chemistry cancer cell. Damn, you got specific. Shout out to James Woods. Jesus. Humildon 13, my boy, straight out of Puerto Rico. We got Gibson in here, straight out of the Bahamas. Let's go. Hello, I said yo. Shout out to Humildon. Nelson Mandela said that is true. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out. Here we go, y'all. Mr. Cool already on it. If Harden shaves his beard, then let's make a trade. Hey, you know what? Have you seen Harden without a beard? Respectfully, he look wild. Like, that's not what you want either, Mr. Cool. That's not what you want. Roosevelt McCarter said, can the Milwaukee Bucks build a dynasty at the fiserv form and into the future with the current roster constructed? Great question. The current roster is shaky because I can't say that because we have a log jam at shooting guard right now. We got a ton of guards. and we also don't have a backup point guard. Some things will need to be. It would need to be some trades made for me to feel comfortable saying that. We definitely need to make some maneuvers on the roster for me to feel comfortable saying that. But great question. Not yet, but a couple moves could change my opinion. Humilidon 13 said, I do that trade. Holiday's gonna retire 2 years. That's what y'all gotta keep in consideration. Jrue is out of there. Jrue got a bag. He's out of there. LaFonso Washington was good. I don't know if I've seen your chat before, but salute. Appreciate you on the line. LaFonso Washington said, what up, bro? But hell no, that trade, he quit on every team. Damn, hard reputation is wild. For somebody to be a top 75 all-time player, he has a lot of chinks in the armor. I will say that. I definitely would say that. He definitely got chinks in the armor, y'all. That's a fact. My boy Lee Bruce, what's good? Horse ain't gonna trade for Harden, man. We don't know what Horse might do. He's gonna have to trade somebody because we got way too many guards on this team, as I stated earlier. Somebody gotta go, bro. It's gonna have to be players move. We can't go into the regular season with half our team guards. Moves will be made, ladies and gentlemen. And please hit the like button as you come in here. It is absolutely free. Much appreciated. And you never know how Harden might react to a coach like Adrian Griffin, who is a player-oriented coach, player development. He could be okay. How about this? Allen Iverson was a stubborn and looked at poorly in Philadelphia until Brown got there, right? And then they went to the finals. They didn't deserve it, but they went to the finals. And the coach changed the whole way that team looked and how Iverson played and how he looked at the game. So you don't know if we get Harden, and Adrian Griffin might be the guy to turn his whole playoff situation around. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes the coach can do that. Can get players in order. Like I said, Allen Iverson was known as a head case. He couldn't win, blah, blah, blah. Larry Brown came there and changed the whole dynamic of that team. They went to the finals. We don't know. Like I said, Adrian Griffin could be that guy for Harden. We don't know. We got to take that in consideration. I'm just saying. Again, I know that y'all going to be anti-Harden, so I'm just trying to balance the force and kind of just say positives about Harden that we do need to consider. Naval said no love for Harden. Robert Brooks said Harden is very desperate to get that last big contract, which means he's going to have to ball. He can't get that contract without balling. So that's another thing that's in our favor too. If we trade for him, he's going to ball because he wants another bag. That's the thing. When players play their best when the bag is on the line. Harden wants his last bag. He's going to have to ball out. Period. Orlando C said, shout out to you, bro, and fatherhood. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Mr. Cool said, I wouldn't trade our ball boy for Harden. Come on, fam. Come on. Mr. Cool, you so cutthroat in the chat, bro. Jesus. Mr. Cool, a straight cutthroat. I respect it, though, because you're consistent. You stand on what you stand on, Mr. Cool. Respect. Big Ken 87 said, but to be honest, he quits every time. Like I said, his legacy and his history is not the best. I'm just saying maybe the right coach could influence him to do what he needs to do and play the way he needs to play. That's all I'm saying. LaFonso Washington said he's going to get in trouble in Silk Gentlemen's Club. Why you get specific? It's Silk, huh? Oh, man. That still be killing me. You're paying you know what? I ain't gonna get into that on here. That's wild. But yeah, the whole strip club mentality thing is wild. I mean, it don't make sense for you to. All right, let me chill. Big Ken 87 said he gonna cause problems within the front office. I'm telling y'all, if we were to acquire somebody like that and they understand the chemistry of our team, we wouldn't bring anybody into our ecosystem unless he we dotted our I's and crossed our T's. We had a talk with him. The team had a talk with him, what they expect. I think it would be a whole big thing if we were to acquire James Harden. It would be with a clear understanding that this is a championship caliber team and what they expect from him, conduct on the court, off the court, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I do think that. Glitchy Tomato, that's actually hilarious. Glitchy Tomato said Harden with no beard is just a 2K generated player. I don't know if y'all play 2K, but that's spot on. That is extra funny, Glitchy Tomato. Man said he looked like a 2K generated player. It's wild. Tony Tone in the house. I'm with you. It's interesting. Giannis and Harden duo with Middleton as a third option. It might fit better. And Holiday wants to retire 2 years, or let's just go get Healed with that first round pick. Healed would be the safe bet. Healed would definitely be the safe bet. Like, I like Buddy Hield, but again, that's another score. We need a facilitator, y'all. I know we love Jrue. Unless we can move him to the 2 to get somebody else, we need a facilitator. That's the problem with our offense last year, is when all those guys on court, it was just one-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. There was no ball movement. There was no getting people easy buckets. When did you see Middleton get an easy bucket? You see Middleton using his questionable handles and pulling up. Giannis taking top of the key and doing what he does. This offense needs to be more fluid. It needs to be where people are getting the ball in their spots, where people are cutting and things of that nature. And you need a point guard, somebody that has court vision in those scenarios. So that's where he would benefit. Chris B said Harden would be much needed offensive force for the Bucks, but we would be giving up a big defensive gap. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Patricia P in the house. Shout out to Patricia. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Amara. Well, if we had a real offensive sets, maybe Jrue would be in the position to make plays. The ones that you want Jrue to make plays for, have the ball in their hands and more than he does. Hold on, let me put that back up here. I've got to show proper respect to Patricia P. The ones you want Jrue to make plays for, have the ball in their hands more than he does. No to Harden. Okay. I figured you wouldn't want Harden. All I'm saying, I'm just trying to point out some of his positives, Patricia. Like I said, he would be a facilitator, but you have a good point that if they come in with the right offensive sets, maybe it would allow Jrue to facilitate a lot easier. That's a great point. That's valid. James Wood said, on a positive note, we've got such great chemistry because of Giannis' leadership and passion. What if that's exactly what Harden needs right now? Okay, y'all. You see that? Hey, that's an unbiased opinion right there. That's interesting. Interesting perspective. It's interesting perspective. 801 Sleepies back in the chat. Shout out. I said yo. Mr. Cool said, trade Middleton for Paul George. Paul George thinks Giannis is the best player in the NBA. And you know this is hard for me to say. That's an interesting trade. Huh. Let me put that back up there real quick, Mr. Cool. Chris Middleton for Paul George. I think I do that. They're both kind of semi-injury prone. But I think that Paul George is more dynamic offensively and defensively. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But I would trade Middleton for Paul George. I think Paul George has more upside. Trav414 in the house. Shout out. I'm good on Harden. Too lazy for me. He, like I said, he definitely has his cons, bro. I'm not sitting here. I'm not telling y'all that Harden don't come with baggage, we'll say. But like I said, he would be the best facilitator we probably had since damn near Sam Cassell. Big Ken said I would trade him for some honey buns, though. Y'all, come on, y'all. Come on, Big Ken. Come on, bro. Pass says Silk's Gentlemen's Club. Good to know whenever I come to Milwaukee. Oh, pass. Don't get involved with these people in that scenario, sir. Come on, pass. Chris B said, let's be honest. If Giannis doesn't approve, it's not happening. Everything is getting approved by Giannis, especially a trade of that caliber. I agree. I agree. That's fair. Like I said, for this to happen, there would definitely need to be conversations behind the scenes. I am the first to say that. I completely agree. But it could happen. Lee Bruce said, imagine Butler got matched up with Harden instead of Jrue. Jrue got cooked. Harden would be incinerated and he gets his ashes spread on the court. Jesus. Oh, y'all be wildin'. Shout out to the chat. Y'all be wildin'. D Gibbs, what's good? The Bucks better not get Harden. He sucks. He led the league in assists last year, bro. D Gibbs said Harden is a quitter. We don't want him. Okay. These are all fair points. None of the y'all are saying is wrong. I'm just wanting to look at things from the other side of the spectrum. That's all I'm trying to do, y'all. Look at things from the other side of the spectrum. Gibson said we need to try to get Colin Sexton on this Bucks team. I still think that's a scenario as well. All I'm doing is talking about the rumors that we're hearing and then the options. Obviously, out of all the trade scenarios and things we've heard, I think Colin Sexton would be the best fit. He has youth. He's explosive. He has something to prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. So I completely agree. I'm just pointing out things that are being talked about. And when Harden put us on a list, that immediately upped the rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cool said, you say Jrue wants to retire in 2 years. Didn't Harden retire 2 years ago? That was legit. I gotta give you that one, Mr. Cool. That was funny. I give you that, Mr. Cool. That was funny, Mr. Cool. That was legit. Lee Bruce said he'd get smoked so bad his offense would look like Bledsoe's. Damn, that was disrespectful. Nobody's offense looks as bad as Bledsoe's does in the playoff. Jesus. D Gibbs said Harder's a quitter, no interest. Okay. Passing, I'm not mad at Harden trade, but his antics are the biggest problem. It's either we stay more defensive minded like we are now, or go all out offensively with Harden. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be. That's it, pretty much. It's gonna be feast or famine. We gonna be bucking offensively and maybe take a step back defensively. We don't know if Adrian Griffin could create a defense in a way that could kind of hide Harden, kind of like Golden State does. Steph Curry's defense might be worse than James Harden, and they're able to kind of mask him in the defensive scheme. So we don't know if Adrian Griffin has the ability to kind of mask Harden's deficiencies on defense the way that Golden State does with Steph Curry. We got to take that in consideration, y'all. That's something we got to think about. Glitchy Tomato said, nah, Harden might be problematic, but we need another lefty after Ingles left. Come on, bro. That can't be the reason. My boy Dwizdorf in the house was good. I said, yo. Do you like the Harden pick? I sent you IG this morning. That's why I'm bringing it up here. Shout out Dwizdorf. I didn't know what your name was on here. Otherwise, I'd have shouted you out. But yeah, so Dwizdorf and I were talking about this scenario today. And I'm like, you know what? We should go live and talk to Bucks Nation. We were talking on Instagram about the Harden move. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as he put us on the list, they have pics out with Harden in a Bucks jersey. It got lit fast. So yeah, shout out to Dwizdorf. He's a big reason we're having this live today. Shout out Dwizdorf. Dwizdorf said, how about these 2K ratings? Brook worth 80 million and has a worse rating than Marjon. You doing live streams if you playing Madden or 2K? That's interesting. I have the tools to do it, but I just, man, for me to have time to play like I would want to, I don't know. But I'll think about it, though. That's funny. I'll think about it. Shout out to you, Dwizdorf. Orlando C said, I'm with you, bro, but Jrue is our only stopper. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I already know that Bucks Nation in this chat is gonna bomb on Harden. They are going to Hiroshima bomb on Harden. I already know that. But I just this is just topics of conversation. This is pretty hot in the rumor mill right now. So we got to talk about the news. This is Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. So we got to chop it up. Daniel Orton made it in the chat. What's good, Daniel? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. It's not just a no for Harden. It's a hell no. I knew you was coming in guns blazing, Daniel. I already knew you was coming in, but guns blazing. Big Ken said Dwersdorf. That would be lit. Okay. Patricia P. Patricia P and Daniel Orton, y'all be on the same, y'all hate the same people, y'all be on the kind of the same frequency. Shout out to y'all, but y'all be consistent. Y'all don't flip flop. I'll give both of y'all that. When y'all standing on something, y'all 10 toes down. Shout out to y'all. If y'all don't like somebody, it's 10 toes down. 801 Sleepy said Harden has no defense. Agreed, but he's a facilitator. 801 Sleep, he led the league in assists. I'm gonna keep saying that because we gotta keep that in consideration. Daniel Orr says, sorry, I had to say it. LOL, Patricia P. Oh, I know you had to say it. I know you did, Daniel. Mr. Cool said Harden's assists last season are overrated. Throwing the ball to Embiid gives you easy assists all season. Okay, that's a valid point, Mr. Cool. That is valid. Things are definitely easier if you're giving the ball to Embiid and Maxey. But then I present you the question is, if we got Giannis and Middleton, why isn't Jrue Holiday averaging more assists? Can you explain that? If it's easy to get the ball to Embiid, it's easy to get the ball to Giannis and Middleton. Why wasn't he averaging 10 assists in Jrue Holiday? Just saying. Gibson said, Buddy is from Bahamas, my hometown boy. There we go. There we go. Like I said, we all like Buddy Hield. We just don't know if we have the resources or assets available to get Buddy Hield without giving up too much. And you know, Horace like to give up too much, you know what I'm saying, to get players. But I like Buddy Hield, always have. Pass said, wait, Harden is a lefty? Oh, well, guess I'm Team Harden now. Come on. See, you can't flip-flop like that, Pass. See, Big Kid Eddie says, how you didn't know Harden was a lefty? Right. That's default. You got to know that, fam. LaFonso Washington said, you can trade him for fish dinner at Center Street. Hold on. What you know about Center Street Fish Market, sir? LaFonso Washington, what you know about Center Street Fish Market? You know your boy used to live on 2749 North 10th Street, which is only a block up the way across the street from North Division. Shout out. And we used to go there all the time to Center Street Fish Market and get the fish, but they also used to make the burgers that were good. That was like on the on toast. I don't know if you remember that at all, but yeah, shout out to Center Street Fish Market, a staple in the city. And if y'all don't know where that is, that's right down the street from Ashley's Barbecue. That's also fire. However, if you're in that area and you're acquiring any of those cuisines, keep your head on a swivel. That's all I'll say about that. Paz said, I never paid attention to his hands. Big head. How? Paz, we gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk. Chewy89 was good. Are the rumors of trading are there rumors of trading Holiday? Yes, sir. Possibly trading him for Harden. That's the current rumor. We're not saying it's happening. We're just talking about if that did happen, what would be the pros and cons of us having Harden? And pretty much everybody has cons. At this point, Humilidon said if Bucks get Harden, the district is going to explode. One way or the other. I hope it's in a positive way, but the district is definitely going to voice their opinion. That I assure you. Pass it on a serious note. Think trying Sexton or even campaign would be a better long term. I agree. Again, I would prefer Sexton over campaign, but both are solid players. But I definitely would rather have Sexton. Sexton is way more explosive. Valves, by the way, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, bro? I see you you chiming in from Twitch. Shout out. Appreciate you in the chat, bro. Appreciate you in the chat. We just here chopping it up about if Harden got traded to the Bucks for Jrue Holiday, how would that impact the team? That's what we're here talking about. Big Ken 87 said, I'll get Harden a honey bun, Arizona, those drinks hard, and bag of Doritos. Come on, bro. Come on. You shouldn't be drinking them Arizonas, man. They've got a lot of like added sugars and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, don't be drinking them. Don't be drinking that stuff, bro. It's not good for you in the long run. Patricia P, what's good? Center Street Fish Market was my joint. I used to live down the street from North Division. And word up, shout out to North Division in the area. What y'all know about 10th Street over there? Franklin Square, the park on North Division. Oh man, it used to be some more. Hey, when we used to hoop over there at Franklin Square, the park that's connected to North Division, that was like hooping in the 80s. All physical play. You couldn't be with that LeBron mentality hooping over there on 10th Street. They would eviscerate you if you was doing what he was doing, flopping and all this animation and theatrics. You had to be a silverback hooping over there because you was going to get knocked down. It was like every game was like going against the Detroit Pistons in full course and hustles. You had to be tough. You had to be tough. And if you wasn't, they wouldn't even let you play. If you was soft, you couldn't even play. You couldn't even play basketball over there. Oh man, let me chill. I'm getting too hyped thinking about the old days over there. That was an era. Pat said Cam's go-to shoes are Zoom Freaks. Just saying. That's definitely a step in the right direction. You rocking Giannis' shoes. That's definitely gonna help you. And Cam Payne is solid. Let's be clear. He's a very solid player. I just wouldn't say he's dynamic or explosive, but he's very steady, Cam Payne. So that's what we would get if we got somebody like Cam Payne. He'd be very reliable and consistent at what he does. He just doesn't have a high ceiling. But I do like his game. Big Head 87 said they good though. I understand, bro. I'm just saying the added sugars, bro. I'm just trying to look out for you, Ken. The added sugars is the issue, sir. Pat said the New Yorker and me stay with that green tea Arizona. I know people love the Arizonas. I had to get off it. But no, they're fire. Dwizdward said, what team do you think is going to run the West Division? I think that Golden State will make a resurgence, and it'll be between Golden State and the Nuggets. I don't think the Lakers have the mental toughness in a regular NBA format to win a championship. I think in an arena with crowd and pressure, LeBron will fold like a chair. He's not built like that. Like I said, LeBron can't play with us over at North Division. He ain't built like that. So that bubble is different. It wasn't no people booing you. It wasn't that pressure where you could feel it. When you put that bright light on LeBron, he is Magic Johnson. Just saying. So I think it's gonna be between Golden State, the Nuggets. Who else is over there? I think that's gonna be the prime teams to really be concerned about. There's other teams, but those two are at the top of the mountain for me, in my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Chewy89 said pros for Harden, better score and facilitate, but you lose defense. As I stated, facts. Losing the defense isn't a big deal because of Giannis, Brooke, Bobby, and Chris. That's the thing, though. Even if he misses an assignment, Brooke technically should be there to clean it up, or Giannis, because our interior defense would be really good no matter what. So that's things to take into consideration. That's a great point. Our interior defense is really good with Brooke and Giannis. So that does hide, like I said, that would help to hide some of Harden's deficiencies. And Middleton is Middleton is an above average defender as well. So it could work. LaFonso Washington said, hell yeah, 9 right. Yes, sir. Dwizdor said, I got my phone stolen in North Division. That's when you're cooking some fools. Yeah. Anything could happen at North Division when he's over there. Oh, Man, listen. Back in the day, I don't know how high school is now, but back in my time, we was going to high school. Depending on when your high school, your first day was, you would go to other your friends' high schools if they started before, just to go shoot at females and go see what's cracking. You would just go to their school the first day. Teachers didn't know what was going on because it was like the first few days. They didn't know who was in the class, who wasn't in class. So we would literally go to other people's schools, right? So I was dating a female that went to North Division. I went in North Division. That was the first time I saw people in homeroom shooting dice for real paper. Shooting dice in school. That was the first time I ever seen something like that. That is wild. I think they even had some about it on the news like a little while later about how wild it was in there. Yeah, North Division was literally lean on me. I don't know if I'm dating myself or y'all understand and watch Lean on Me. North Division was literally lean on me. It's not no reenactment. What you saw in there definitely was going on at North Division, and that's a fact. Glitchy Tomato said, I gotta respect Foppin because if Giannis was running at me like that, you betcha I'm trying to catch the offensive foul. But that's the thing, though. When they be doing that, you be getting people hurt. They just, instead of moving your feet, you just you try to, like, I don't like that. That, like, say you come into the hole and it seems clear that somebody just jump in front of you. That's some coward stuff to me. You trying to get a bailout instead of moving your feet. Like, how many injuries have we seen from people just running under people when they in the air? Like, that need to be banned. Like, Giannis got hurt like that. Some other players got hurt from we called that back in the day when somebody would do something like that, bridging a player. I feel like that's how people get hurt. I don't like John Morant got hurt behind that. I'm not with that. I don't actually like that. They need to do something about that. Door says that's what happens. Patricia P said Franklin Square, yes, the fence divided our house from the park. I used to hang out at the fence and holler at the boys. Hilarious. But Patricia, am I lying how turned up it was? I'm just saying it was turned up. That's why I be on go all the time, to be honest. Living over there changed my whole mentality. Like, with me, something happened, it's up immediately. It ain't even no thinking about it. It's immediately up. Because I've been trained from over there. Something happened, it's up immediately. There's no pause, there's no go, there's no thinking. It's immediately, it's up. Lee Bruce said campaign get all confused when people talk about campaign mode on COD. What? Can you please elaborate on that, Lee Bruce? You brought the Call of Duty reference out of nowhere. That's hilarious. Bunny Poker 1 was good. Harden about to learn Chinese, joke of a play. That's funny as hell. Harden about to learn Chinese. He about to be over there with Dwight. You funny for that. That's hilarious. William Johnson in the house. One love, Bucks Nation. I'm trying to fix that. I hope that's what you said, William Johnson. We're trying to say. Yeah, I corrected it for you. I got you. Don't even trip. Big Ken 87 said I drink the peach tea and green tea and the watermelon one. I mostly drink the watermelon kind of the most. Okay, the Arizona. Okay. LaFonso said glass on the basketball court. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Cat throwing 40s. Man, listen. All I'm going to say is if you lived over there, you had to be on your square. That's all I'm going to say. It definitely, what we called it back then, I don't know what kids call now when you just get those premonitions or feelings. We call them spidey senses. Man, my spidey senses is super heightened from being over there. I mean, I'm super heightened. So, like, yeah, you had to be on your square, bro, LaFonso. You definitely had to be on your square. William Johnson said, one love, Bucks Nation. Appreciate you, bro. Daniel Orr said, I went to West Division, sadly. Why you say sadly? West Division was like the art school, right? Y'all had some talent over there, bro, back in the day. They weren't messing with me, though, over there. We told them where we was at. They was like, oh, no. He's over about North Division. They like, oh no. They worried about drawing and all that. They ain't trying to come over there. But yeah, no, West Division has some talent back in my time. Dewiz Dwarf 3 said, any Milwaukee school you're seeing cigarette smoking and cutting hair in the bathrooms or locker rooms. Come on, bro. That's too much hilarious. You gonna see something. Like I said, it was fun back in my day. Like I said, going to each other high schools and all that stuff. Like, because I used to go to I don't know what it's called now, but when I went there, it was John Marshall. You know what I'm saying? So I went there for a year. You know what I'm saying? I lived at North, but I went to Marshall. You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting in itself as well. Twizdor says, shout out to Coach Bud. Why you even bring up Bud? See, you trying to poke the bear and get me to say something about, I will not say something about Bud. I hope he's enjoying a margarita, chilling with his family, and finding something new to put his time in, because coaching is over for you, sir. Mr. Cool said, just got a call from a college basketball coach I know. Made me miss 15 minutes of the chat. He better join this chat. Oh, shout out to Mr. Cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cynthia in the house. You see her. Bucks Nation, get them likes up. Hey, y'all see Cynthia here. She about to regulate. Shout out to Cynthia. Lee Bruce said campaign sounds like campaign. It's pretty much the same thing, sir. Yes, shout out. Oh, Big Ken, you had ribs? What kind of ribs you have and how long you leave them on the grill, bro? And did you do it where you had them in the foil and then out of the foil? Let me know in the comment section, Big Ken. Mr. Cool said campaign is a decent point guard and he has good air. That's what I'm saying. He would be serviceable. But my problem with Payne is his he got a kind of a low ceiling, respectfully. Solid player, be consistent. You know what to expect, but his ceiling is low. You wouldn't. He's not explosive. Sometimes you need some explosiveness, and I just don't think he has that. But he's definitely steady. Pass said nothing like a half and half Arizona with the butter roll. I already know that combo took years off my life. Oh my God, what's wrong with you, bro? Why you say that? Shout out to Pass. Twizdorf said in between games it isn't water breaks, it's black and mild breaks. You just gonna keep going, bro? You gonna keep going? Y'all going to Oh, Bud been trash. I've been saying, but people that have been a long time supporters of this channel already know I've been bombing on Bud for years. You can look at my old video when we were winning and having the best record in the NBA. I was the guy still bombing on Bud, and people are like, "What's wrong with you? We have the best record in the NBA." And then what I come back with? Tell me what he does. Tell me what coaching adjustments you've seen Bud do. Tell me what offensive sets he runs. The offensive sets the Bucks run were what we were running when I played Warren in that North Division. I'll leave that there. Matt Brown in the house. Shout out, glad you made it, famo. Not gonna lie, we lose defense, but that pace, transition, and perimeter shooting would be dope. That's the other side of the fence. Y'all see what Matt Brown said? That is exactly what would happen. That would be the difference. The pace, transition, easy buckets. Those are things that we gotta be real about. It would definitely improve with Harden. Shout out to you, Matt Brown. Pass said this chat today is too funny today. Y'all too much. Yeah, agree, bro. Yeah, they wilding today. Shout out to the chat. Keep wilding. The chat bugged up today. Absolutely. Big Ken said my mom cooked. I don't cook today, but yeah, she did the things you said. Oh yeah, that's the only way. If somebody don't tell you they did the ribs and the foil out the foil, them ribs ain't gonna be fire like you think. It just won't happen. It's just you have to go through that process. Cynthia said Giannis does not want Harden. He lazy and out of shape and he is messy. I hope we don't make that trade. Of all the people to trade, they saying Jrue. Nah. How about Middleton? Damn, I thought you was going. You know what? As I was reading that, Cynthia, I was like, oh, she gonna let Harden slide. Cynthia consistent. She consistently bombs on Middleton. Her foot steadily. It's her. You know what? Cynthia stiletto. Stay on Harden's throat. Stay on Harden's throat. She don't let that man breathe. And you consistent. I respect that. Mr. Cool said, I haven't mentioned 2 Chainz tonight. Shout out to 2 Chainz. Fans watching. Shout out to Mr. Cool. In this 2 Chainz situation you got cracking is hilarious, bro. LaFonso said Riverside High School. Okay. Damn, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I did some work in Riverside. I had some stuff going on in Riverside. Shout out to Riverside. Y'all low-key had a lot of talent at Riverside. Y'all had a lot of talent over at Riverside. Shout out. Patricia P, I'm with you at Cynthia. Money bag should be 1 to go. Now he money bags, Patricia P, huh? Now he money bags, huh? Come on. Y'all bombing on people today. I like it, though. You know what? amaraslogic cheerleads foolishness. Carry on, chat. Carry on. Big Cat 87, I agree. Let K get K mid out of here. Damn, now y'all. Cynthia done got the she done put gas on the fire now. They're about to start bombing on Middleton now. Here we go. Daniel Orr said West Division had a lot of women. When I went to Chicago in 2003 and heard 50 first album for the first time, old times, bro. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, the boy Daniel. Cynthia said, yes, ma'am. Miss Patricia. Y'all together is no joke. Y'all don't give nobody no slack. It's straight cutthroat. Cynthia, Patricia, cutthroat. You do something, they at you. Shout out to them. Shout out. Mr. Cool said, I coached a player many years ago from Vincent High School. Good basketball program at Vincent. Absolutely. Elite. I would say Vincent and King had elite basketball programs. Elite. Vincent had elite women, too, back in the day in high school. Jesus. Woo, Vincent. Let's see here. Pat said, we on the K mid trade again. Let's get them all. Let's hold on. Let's go. I'm all for it. Okay, my bad. Had a little glitch there. So yeah, I'm with whatever's gonna get us to a championship. I don't care who we trade, long as it ain't like no Giannis or something like that. Whatever we can do to win a chip, I'm with that. I'm on that type of time. LaFonso Washington said, Coach Bud is at the gas station buying him a flat wrap. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I know what you meant. You wild for that. I see y'all are on y'all. Hey, shout out to the chat. Y'all in y'all bag today, huh? Why are y'all so fired up today like this? Why are y'all bombing on so many people? And it's just random people catching strays. That's hilarious. Y'all wild today. Shout out to the chat. This is what we're here for. See, this allows everybody to express their feelings. And everybody's definitely getting it out today. Damn, y'all bombing on everybody. Is anyone safe? Are any players safe from y'all bombing on them today? Just let me know in the chat. Jeez, y'all going crazy on people. Glitchy Tomato said, this one kid at my school came in with a Phoenix shirt today. Was mad fun. Why would he have a Phoenix shirt on? What's wrong with him? He know where he at? Cream City 1846, my boy. All I can say is ever since Coach Bud came here, we've been a top 3 every single year. That's no coincidence. Bucks before Bud were 41-41. Agreed. Bucks with Bud 50+ wins. Let me get you all. No, let me read all of this. Hold on 1 second, Cream City. Bucks with Bud 50+ games a season. Top 3 to 5 defense. But the defense was kind of based upon people missing shots and not actually defending. But those are all valid points. But again, regular season accomplishments don't get you championships. Postseason accomplishments get you championships. Cynthia said LaFonso, he looked like he drink a 40 ounce of OE. Come on, Cynthia. Bombing. Cynthia got the Draco out today. The Draco. Big Ken 87 said, I saw Bud at Burger King. I gave him $5 for a bag of leg. I just want, when anybody watches this wasn't me that started the whole Bud train today. I had nothing to do with bombing on Bud today. I completely blaming the chat. I'm just telling you what the chat said. I am not the person that initiated this. We were talking about James Harden, and then people started bombing on Middleton. Then they started bombing on Bud. I have nothing to do with bombing on either. I am just reporting what I see. That's all I'm saying, because people like to call me a Bud hater, Middleton hater. I just want to say I did not participate this time. It doesn't mean I didn't agree. I'm just saying I didn't participate. That's all I'm saying. Pat said, we coming for Pat and Grayson next. Don't you worry. I know y'all are. I know y'all are. And you see what you did? I see what you did there. You planted the seed. Why you do that, Pat? Why you do that? Now he done planted the seed, so I already know what's coming. I'm just going to give y'all a second. I already know what's coming. Shame on you, Pass, for doing that. You better than that, bro. Why you plant the seed? Now you just gave him the gun. You just gave him the gun, Pass. You gave him the gun. This is all on you, Pass. Was what I'm sure I'm about to read shortly. I know some stuff is coming. Mr. Cool said, I'm coming to fiserv for a Republican debate, but I'd rather see a Bucks game. Why are you even coming for that? I need some explanation for that, Mr. Cool. Explain yourself, sir. Big Ken 87 said, oh, Amber, you had something to do with it. Don't be scared now. What I have to do with it? I'm just telling the people what y'all are saying. That's it. I didn't start bombing. I didn't let the first shot go. It was Cynthia, Patricia, Pass. They was all letting shots go. That's all I'm saying. Don't blame me. I'm trying to stay neutral. Dwizdor 3 said, where's Larry Sanders? Sign him to a veteran minimum. Larry Sanders is probably in California on a farm putting something in the air. I don't think he has any further interest in NBA basketball. He got his bag, and I think he feels he can live the rest of his life off the bag he got if he invests wisely and doesn't do nothing too stupid. But he would be perfect right now. Larry Sanders would be a perfect fit for this team. Amber, Cynthia said, Amber, your chat, so you the boss. Shout out Cynthia. Oh, Matt Brown said, nah, Bud off that Milwaukee's bet. See? You couldn't even say Matt Brown and give the man a little credit. He couldn't have been off the New Glarus Spotted Cloud. He couldn't have been off a Summer Shandy. He had to be off the real wino beer. Come on, bro. Pass, you right, exactly. I bet you are laughing. I bet. Amtrak's Beach Channel was good, my boy. What did you miss? We've been talking about if Harden got traded to the Bucks for Jrue, and you know how the chat go. They've been bombing on random players periodically throughout the chat, as they do, and that's what it is. So we were just talking about that, the pros and cons. Really, Amtrak's about getting Harden. What would be the pros? Like, you know, the pace would be increased, transition buckets, better facilitator. Obviously, you lose defense and things of that nature. But we were just trying to talk about the positives. I was trying to talk about the positives of Harden, and the chat said, they're bombing on Harden. They've been pretty much bombing on Harden for about 30 minutes or more. Big Kid 87 still though, get Pat and Grayson out of here, or I grab the pickaxe. I do want Grayson or Pat out of here though. We got to get one of them out of here. I prefer to keep Grayson. Grayson at least has his athleticism left. I think Pat is shot. R. Smith said, Amara, what's good, champion? You know I had to stop in. I'm late to the chat, and I know chat is not asking for Harden, right? You already know. Shout out to you making it in, R. Smith. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. Scorching Gamer made it in the chat. What's good, bro? Yo, what's good, Bucks Nation? Been a minute. Yeah, bro. Good to see you back. You know, things are going to be ramping up here shortly. You know, season right around the corner again, so you know we're going to be chopping it up. So we expect to see you around here, sir. Respect, respect. Mr. Cool said, I heard a rumor that the Brewers may be leaving Milwaukee. I heard that too. They better get it together. It would be a riot if the Brewers leave the mill. I'm telling you. They do numbers. I mean, anytime it's a Brewers game, I don't care if it's the middle of the day. It's packed out. So I don't even see how that's even an option. The loss of jobs, the hit on the economy. And we already to pay. And then the thing about it is, say they leave, don't we still got that bill that we paying for taxes off of the initial build of Miller Park? I'm not calling an American fan. I told you I don't roll like that. Is off of Miller Park? Just yeah, that would be wild. Daniel Orton said, I don't know what would be worse to pay $150 for NBA 2K ring edition or to see Bud Stiller our head coach. Damn it. Cynthia here said Pat and Grayson double trash. Grayson is a little better than Pat, Cynthia. Give him that. He a little better than Pat. Big Cat 87 said been having fun in here. Absolutely. This is hilarious. This y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. They in Super Saiyan mode now. The chat is officially in Super Saiyan mode right now. Y'all definitely in Super Saiyan mode. Oh, Patricia P said, hands down, Bud, our head coach is the worst at Daniel Orton. Oh, Mr. Cool said, leave Grayson alone. We need him to slam the Bulls play. Mr. Cool, come on, man. That wasn't necessary. Come on, Mr. Cool. Damn, y'all in y'all bag today. This is crazy. Dwizdor3 said, I heard Budweiser changing their name to Adrian Weiser due to changes of their recipe. So y'all just gonna keep going, right? Y'all just gonna keep going and doing this. Y'all just gonna keep going. I just want to confirm. Can I get a thumbs up? Y'all gonna keep doing what y'all doing right now in the chat, right? Y'all not gonna show no mercy. Y'all just gonna keep bombing. Shout out to the chat. Hey, the chat is cutthroat tonight. Let's go. Let's go. I cheerlead all the foolishness. All of it. Big Ken 87 said, I'm playing 2K. I'm on my Bucks. The score is 33-44. We win as we should be. Shout out to Big Ken. Daniel Orton said, laughing out loud. Y'all wilding today. Amtrak said, at Dwizdorf, laughing out loud. Ax J, what's good? I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before, but salute. Appreciate you stopping by. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's be honest, 3 scoring threats, Harden, K-Min, and Giannis would be deadly. Let's see here. Hey, Cynthia said, get them likes up. You see the thumbs up? I said that too, but hey, you got to listen to Cynthia. I do. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. R. Smith said James Harden is worse than T.O. when it comes to Taco Bell diarrhea on his own team. Taco Bell diarrhea, bro. I guess that's better than saying White Castle. That would have even been worse. White Castle, way more intense. Don't eat White Castle if you're going on a road trip. You'll shame yourself. Don't ever do that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat. It sounds cool in theory to go, oh, let's get some White Castle while we on this road trip. Oh man, I had White Castle in a long time. There's a reason that you haven't had it in a long time. Again, I repeat, Bucks Nation, do not eat White Castle going on a road trip because you think it's funny to have these little sandwiches and whatnot, and you eating them on your road trip because you will be punished within an hour. Don't do it. It's not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze on White Castle. Ever. Dwizdor 3 said, I think the reason for the threat of the Brewers leaving is also to get an American Family District. Interesting. You think they want what the Bucks have? If that's the case, I understand that. That's fair. Okay, Dwizdor, okay. Stacy made it in the chat. What's good, Stacy? Yo, Bucks Nation had to reconfirm Harden could kick bricks with open toe shoes. Okay. Obviously, Stacy is following suit. She came in with the Draco as well, letting shots loose. Shout out, Stacy. Shout out. Daniel Oren said, I give Grayson a Greyhound ticket. Damn, Daniel, he can't even get no flight? Greyhound? Come on. Damn, y'all. This is an electrifying performance by the chat tonight. Electrifying performance by the chat. Cynthia says, Stacy, yes, kick bricks and rocks. Jesus. Y'all are blacking. This is crazy. I like Zaxby's, if that's how you spell it. I don't even, I'm going to need some clarity on that one, Big Kid. LaFonso said, Pat and Grayson selling EBT next month. This is what we doing today, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we giving it up. Shout out, shout out. I love they chicken tenders. Look, that Harold and Kumar movie had me fiending for White Castle, and I don't even eat beef. Yeah, that Harold and Kumar, that's a classic. That's a classic. That is an absolute classic. R. Smith said, not the open toe shoes, right? My boy Amtrak said, Bucks need a backup PG, keep it at 100. Just so y'all know, Amtrak, any beats or whatever I play, all come from Amtrak. So y'all can check out his channel. He got some dope beats on there. He's starting to get his channel started. Subscribe. Great beats. If you need beats, holler at Amtrak. Shout out to you, bro. Big Ken 87 said, this is probably the best live we had in a while. Yeah, facts. Facts. This live has been cracking today. Jesus. Gibson said, just heard Brooke got married. Which Brooke? Lopez? Okay, shout out. Congratulations, Brooke. Mr. Cool shouting out Stacy. Exact. Shout out Stacy. Long time in the chat. Shout out Stacy. Shout out Mr. Cool. Stacy said, hello, Mr. Cool. This was a very cordial conversation. I like it. It was even no foolishness involved. Shout out to both of y'all. My boy Amtrak said, good looking on the plug. Hey, I just tell the truth, sir. You make dope beats. People have asked me, hey, where you get that beat from? My boy Amtrax. Any of these little intro beats or any intros I do, any beat that I have is from this man, period. Period. All fire. Patricia P said, yes, Gibson. Brooke got married. He better not let that new wife mess up his game this season. Yes, ma'am, Patricia. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Cool says Stacy is awesome. Agreed. Cream City 1846 said, I kind of agree. We probably need to get rid of one of them, maybe Grayson before Pat. Pat is a professional. He has basketball IQ. Plus, he plays big in the playoffs and meaningful game. I will say that there is a thing a playoff Connaughton type of thing. He does make plays. He has his moment. I'll give Connaughton that. He's slower now though, so his defense is kind of sketch. But it's after 10, y'all. I didn't even realize what time it is. Mr. Cool got to go to bed soon. You see what I did there? Mr. Cool. No disrespect. I'm just saying it's after 10, Mr. Cool. I know it's getting late. I'm just saying. Big Ken 87 said my grandma got mad because it was no more food for her and my granddad. Somebody ate the rest and she been at me my dang nerves. Oh. Pastor Brooke need to hurry up and become a dad. We need that just to become a father balling out by the playoffs. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What's up with y'all? Dwiz Dwarf said, can we agree to what time your next live is unless you want me to bring that heat now? Shout out to Coach Bud sabotaging our dynasty. All right, I'm gonna try to I'll let y'all know early, but I'm trying to go live probably either Saturday or Sunday at the 9 o'clock time. One of those days, and I'll let y'all know tomorrow. But one of those days I'll go live again Saturday, Sunday, so we can finish chopping it up. But I appreciate everybody joining the live. This was a classic. Can I get a thumbs up? This was a classic live right here. Y'all were in y'all bag. This was craziness today. Shout out to the chat. I love when we have this energy. Again, I cheerlead all this type of stuff. Shout out to the chat. I might have to change the tag to or do some description like classic live or something. I have to do something. I have to figure that out because y'all, the way y'all's bombing on people is crazy today. That was wild. That was wild. Let me get a couple comments in here. Mr. Cool said good night. Yes, sir. Stacy said best chat out here. Absolutely. R. Smith said, yeah, we're not starting the backcourt at all. I feel like we have 5 guys who can play center and 1 legit point. Still avoid Harden like Magic City one night. Big Ken said the best live ever. This has been fire today. William Johnson said salute. Amtrak said salute. Pass at top 5 for sure. Yeah, the other one would have to be the roast beef the sandwich one. The sandwich one is classic for sure. The sandwich one was classic. What was it? Corned beef sandwich one. That was funny as hell too. Patricia P said strength. Yeah, shout out to y'all. It's after 10 here. I'm about to get out of here. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors is news, where we were just discussing the possibilities of Jrue Holiday being traded for James Harden and the chat bombing on any and everyone. No one was safe. Everyone can get it, and they did get it. So shout out to the chat. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm gone. Y'all doing too much. Peace out. Go, bro.